All right. Good afternoon. This is Nick Rech, physical therapist at Rech Physio in Grand Island, Nebraska. It's a beautiful, wintry spring day out. Since we're all quarantined, this is week 4 of the workouts I've been doing, so I'll get to it. The first exercise is going to be a kind of a lateral step or a side step. That's going to be like 2 quick steps, and you can kind of think of it as like a 1, 2, 3. So if you think of like maybe a square or a circle to the side of you, you're going to put each foot in that circle or square one time. Rotate it down a little bit. So it's going to be like this. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so you're going to go back and forth doing that for 30 seconds. That's exercise number 1. Number 2 is the wall push-ups. Again, you're trying to keep your body in a line, kind of like a board. Have your feet as far away as you can while still maintaining a stiff body to work the core. If you get tired and you kind of lose it, you're kind of twisting to get to the wall, just walk your feet a little bit closer. So that'll be 10 reps of those for each arm. The next is going to be a bent over bilateral arm row. So I've been doing a single arm holding on to something and doing that. But so what you can do is grab a basket and put some weights in it. Your knees are going to be, your feet are going to be out shoulder width apart. Knees kind of turning out just a little bit to kind of take up the slack in your legs with your knees a little bit bent. You're going to be bent forward about 45 degrees or so with your trunk. Keep your abs tight, and you're just going to pull the basket to your chest. We're going to do that 10 times. So whatever kind of weight you can find at home, just throwing something heavy, water jug, cans, some newspapers into a basket is a great way to do that. Next is going to be a squat, so you can find something that's a little bit heavy. Again, a water jug, whatever. You're going to hold it like this, and you're going to squat. So usually about your elbows will kind of touch your knees, and then you're going to do a press up to the ceiling. Okay, same thing for the rows, shoulders or feet about shoulder width apart, turning the knees out slightly to keep your legs in a little bit better position, because you don't want the knees to fall in as you do a squat. Oops. You want them to stay out, and then we're doing our press up. Okay. Next is core exercise. So you're going to be in a bridge position on your back. So you're going to try to keep your butt squeezed and keep your butt up as you then walk your legs out as straight as you can go while keeping your butt above the floor. And then slowly walk them back. And this is just going to be a timed one for 30 seconds. Walking forwards and backwards. We're trying to keep your butt up. Okay. And the last one is going to be the standing on one leg again. But with this one, we're going to try to do some movements with the leg that's up. You'll try to kick it back. And these will be fairly slow and fluid movements. And then try to kick it forward. And try to go out to the side. Just try to be slow and steady, keeping your balance with them as you go. And so it'll be 30 seconds on each leg doing that. If anybody has a question or comment, drop a comment while you're watching. Hi Angela, hi Alyssa, thanks for watching. Janelle, Kelsey. If you like the workout, just put a thumbs up in the comments so I know. And if you have any questions, like I said, or if you want to see any type of movements for future workouts, drop a comment and I'll try to work that in. That'd be great. So, get into it. Again, do a little bit of a warm up. I feel a little bit warmed up just by doing that. Kind of my go-to is always swinging the hips in and out, around 10 times or so on each side. Get the hip moving. Ready to do some of the squats and the lateral step movements. Got some high knees. Maybe even try to go into your tippy toes as you're doing. Okay, I think we're back on. Had some technical difficulties there, but I got warmed up, and so we'll get started here. Single arm push-ups. Try to get your head to the wall, but without bending at the hips. Go for 10. Okay, so then your bent over rows. Again, just use a basket or something. Since I have my bar, I'm just going to use that. Anchor your feet into the floor, shoulder width apart. Kind of turn them out a little bit. Keep the abs tight. You can also try to, like you're trying to break a stick with your hands, turning the bar like you're trying to bend the bar or break the bar. That puts your shoulders in just a little bit more stable position while you're pulling. So it's like you're trying to do that as you pull. Okay, then the squat with the overhead press. Hamstring work walkouts. We'll do 30 seconds. Trying to keep your bottom as high as you can. Don't let it hit the floor. Alright, I'm just balancing on one leg, 30 seconds, while kicking forward, backward, and to the side with the other leg. Whoop. If doing this is a little too tough, just go ahead and try to balance without moving. Or if you need to hold on to the wall or a counter to do it, go ahead. Okay, and that's round one. All right. Grab a little drink of water, and we'll start round two. Okay. 10 single arm push-ups. Another thing with the bent over rows, try not to arch your back. Try to keep your abs engaged so your back stays in a neutral position. Try to take small steps as you're going out, small steps as you're going back. Keep those glutes engaged. Keep your butt up off the floor. Up. Okay. If you need a break while you're doing this, go ahead. If you can, try to keep going. The higher the intensity you can do it, the better workout it's going to be for you. If you need to hold on to something while you're doing the balancing on one leg stuff, go ahead. Or just don't move your leg as much. Just kind of find the level that you can do it without losing your balance. Got time for about one more round. Lateral steps here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, that was 20 minutes. So, now that you're good and warmed up, stretching at the end of a workout, or at least after you've done your warm-up, is the best time to do a little stretching. So, for the hips and the calves, you can do a nice stretch against the wall. Keep your feet pointed forward. And try to shift your hips towards the wall. Try not to arch. Keep your spine neutral. You should feel a nice stretch in your calf. And maybe a little bit in your hip, if that's something that's tight for you. Just spend about 30 seconds or so on each side. Okay. Then a lot of people, their pecs are a little tight. So if you go in the middle of the doorway, put your arms up to the side like this, and then you walk through, you should feel a nice stretch in the front of your pecs. So your hands are on the sides of the door, or the doorway, and you're leaning in. Again, trying to keep your back in a neutral midline position, and leaning in to the stretch and feel a stretch along the front of your chest. Okay. And then for a little bit more of a hip flexor stretch, you can do it kneeling. Then if you bring your back leg up, you should feel a nice stretch on the front of your thigh. Try to squeeze your butt as you're doing it to keep your back in a better position. And it also just gives you a little bit better stretch. You should feel it pulling pretty good in the front of your thigh and the front of your hip. And keeping the glutes engaged kind of prevents you from arching your back too much. So hold on to your knee or the wall or maybe a counter or something if you need to keep your balance. Alright, good. I've been doing a lot of jumping exercises in these. If you feel like your feet are kind of tired, or maybe your arch is a little tired from doing that, an exercise that you can do to kind of strengthen your arch a little bit is if you point your foot down, like you're stepping on the gas pedal, and then curl your toes like you're trying to wrap your toes around a bar or something. You're going to feel the muscles in the bottom of your foot really start to work and to burn. That's going to help to make those muscles stronger, to help support your arch better. And so, especially as we start getting into summer, you're going to be going barefoot more or in sandals more. You're not going to be as supported in your, because you're not going to be wearing shoes as much. At least that's what I do. And so you might feel a little more discomfort this time of year in your feet. And so doing this to get those muscles a little stronger is a good kind of accessory exercise to do during your day. Just kind of work it in as you're standing in line or something, or standing doing brushing your teeth, or at the doing something in the kitchen. So thanks for watching. If you feel like these are helpful for you, just say helpful in the comments, so that sends this video to more people. And if you have anything that you want to see in these workouts, type a comment. I'd be happy to work that in. And I'm also doing telehealth or tele-rehab sessions, so if you're having pain, or if you're having trouble moving, or if you know someone who's having some issues like that, reach out to me, send me a message, and I'd be happy to help you. Thanks. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.